Imagine waking up tomorrow and spending hours obsessively checking if you've locked your front door, even though you've already checked it 20 times. This isn't just being extra careful, it's a glimpse into the world of OCD, or Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder. A condition that affects millions worldwide, yet is often misunderstood and misrepresented. So, what exactly is OCD? It's not just about being tidy or liking things in order. OCD is a mental health disorder characterized by persistent, intrusive thoughts called obsessions, and repetitive behaviors or mental acts called compulsions. These aren't just quirks or preferences, they're deeply distressing experiences that can significantly impact a person's daily life. Let's break it down. Obsessions are unwanted, anxiety-provoking thoughts, images, or urges that repeatedly enter a person's mind. Common obsessions include fears of contamination, worries about harm or danger, and needs for symmetry or exactness. These aren't passing concerns. They're persistent, intrusive, and often extremely upsetting. Compulsions, on the other hand, are repetitive behaviors or mental acts that a person feels driven to perform in response to an obsession. These might include excessive hand-washing, checking things repeatedly, or mental rituals like counting or repeating words silently. While these actions are meant to reduce anxiety, they often end up reinforcing the cycle of obsessive thoughts. Here's the crucial part. People with OCD usually know their obsessions and compulsions are irrational, but that knowledge doesn't make it any easier to stop them. It's like being trapped in a loop of thoughts and actions you can't control, even though you desperately want to. OCD can manifest in various ways. Some people might obsess over cleanliness, constantly washing their hands or avoiding contaminated objects. Others might have intrusive thoughts about harming loved ones, even though they'd never actually want to do so. Some might need to arrange objects in perfect symmetry or repeat certain phrases in their head to feel right. It's important to note that OCD isn't just an inconvenience. It can be severely debilitating. People with OCD might spend hours each day caught up in their obsessions and compulsions, leading to significant distress and impairment in their personal and professional lives. But here's some good news. OCD is treatable. While there's no cure, many people with OCD can learn to manage their symptoms effectively. The most common treatment approach is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, particularly a type called exposure and response prevention, ERP. In ERP, individuals gradually confront their fears while resisting the urge to perform compulsions. It's challenging, but it can be incredibly effective. Medication, particularly a class of antidepressants called SSRIs, can also be helpful in managing OCD symptoms. Often, a combination of therapy and medication provides the best results. It's crucial to understand that OCD isn't a choice or a personality quirk. It's a real diagnosable condition that requires professional help. If you or someone you know is struggling with symptoms of OCD, don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional. Remember, having OCD doesn't define a person. Many individuals with OCD lead fulfilling lives, manage successful careers, and maintain loving relationships. With proper treatment and support, it's possible to reduce the impact of OCD symptoms and reclaim control over one's life. As we wrap up, let's challenge ourselves to be more understanding and supportive of those dealing with OCD. By increasing awareness and reducing stigma, we can create a world where people feel comfortable seeking help and where OCD is recognized for what it truly is, a manageable mental health condition, not a punchline or a quirky character trait. OCD is complex, challenging, and often misunderstood. But with awareness, empathy, and proper treatment, there's hope. Remember, mental health is just as important as physical health. Let's keep the conversation going and support those around us who might be silently struggling. After all, understanding is the first step towards healing.